9/11 has been one of the most widely mediatized events in the world. Even those who weren't even born back then have seen images of the World Trade Center falling down. As a result, academics from all walks of the social sciences and the humanities have done a lot of research on literary, photographic, and filmic representations of 9/11. But much less has been talked about as to what happened to 1 million tons of debris once they had been removed from ground zero. And that's exactly what I'm interested in my research. We know that some of it ended up in museums, as centerpieces in memorials. A little percentage of the steel had even been melted down and incorporated in the Navy's new battleship, the USS New York. But we need to keep in mind that the material that we are talking about is extremely problematic, extremely heterogeneous. It included, of course, cement, concrete, and steel, but it also included lots and lots of human remains, 1/3 of which had still not been identified. These human remains also included the remains of terrorists, and this material was also toxic because it contained asbestos, which later took the lives of many rescue workers that worked at ground zero. So if we think of it, once this material is used as centerpieces in memorials or as exhibition pieces in museums, the steel is made to stand in for all those lives that had been lost, which constitutes its symbolic value. But once the steel is sold for scrap in India and China primarily, it is not so much the symbolic value, but it's very much its monetary value that plays a role. In my research, I am focusing on all those cultural, political, economic, and social practices that underpin these controversies regarding what constitutes value in one context and what constitutes waste in another.